they matched. These were the 21 sounds. So I'm a musical producer. I got under there, there's studio monitors. I can re-project sound. I got digital music production software, VST plugins. I can connect every sound to every frequency and create the sound. That's what I did. I created the 21 sounds I got with the frequency, the 21 frequencies that I got with the mathematical formula. And they gave me a sound, and they were pretty okay, nothing special. I would listen to it, it would sound a bit funny, but hey, nothing wrong. Then I went, for the first time after 36 hours to bed, I put the things in my ear, I feel some weird sensation from the head and about there, whatever. But then, I combined all 21 of them in one audio file, and it didn't make sense. It didn't sound in harmony. It sounded like there was a conflict. So I thought I made a mistake. So I went back to the calculation table and thought, why doesn't this sound like a harmony? They are perfect mathematics. They should sound like in harmony. And then I saw a video about sound having a now it gets really complicated. Sound having a vision, like if you put rice on something and you put a sound, the rice vibrates. You find it on YouTube. It's really easy to find. So they have like, sound is not just sound. It's also a vision. They have special machines for blind people. They can put it on and it records and goes to the ear and you can actually see. It's on BBC and all that. It's mainstream stuff. I'm not talking bullshit. You can see sound. You can feel bass. It's not just a frequency. You feel it. So what I thought about is, let me just take one of these chakra sounds and make it a visible image. And that's what I did. And this is where I got a bit scared. This is where my bells started to ring. And this is why I'm making this video. This is why I'm, I have no idea what I found out. Maybe this is some military conspiracy thing, or maybe this is some interdimensional communication system. I have no idea what it is. I need to do more research, but before I'm going to do that, because I talk to people about this, I didn't keep this information secret. I talked with private persons I know about this, so the information is gone. So you never know how things go on this planet. I don't want to get charged for whatever as a cover-up. That's how they make people disappear. That is a possibility. You never know what happens. That's why I'm making this video. So take attention. I'm going to give you the discovery. I can't give you the frequencies, because if I give you the frequencies, you can do it yourself. And I have no idea if you want to do that. I have no idea if you should do that, because I just don't know what it is. And before I do not know what it is, I will not give anyone the frequencies. Not even, no, let me not say that. At least not at this point. I will research more until I believe it's safe enough to keep researching. But what I want to give you is a piece of information. So if I would magically disappear, then you know what the fuck is going on. I put one of the frequencies. Okay, I'm going to bleep that out. I don't want you to know what the sound is. I put this in this program called, what is the name of the program? It's a British program. Let me see what the name of the program is. Ah, God, it doesn't say it. Oh yeah, Sonic Visualizer. Okay, that's it. Put the frequency, it's just one tone. Beep! No vibration, just a tone. Into the Sonic Visualizer. You know what I saw? There was this glowing thing in the middle. But there was two lines above. They had nothing to do with the sound. And the upper one, I zoomed in a bit and I saw holes in it. I was like, okay, let me zoom in more. And then I saw something that looked like international standard MORPH code. You know what I mean? Beep, 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 beep. That. It looked like that. So I was like, okay, let me just, I don't know how to speak that language. I can't do the machinery thing. So let me just go to Wikipedia and see how you convert that thing. And then I saw, yeah, This was Morse code. Yeah, Morse code, that was it. That was real Morse code in a frequency I got with a mathematical formula. That is the situation right now. I got a frequency, with a mathematical formula, I created a sound, and with this sound, which I visualized with this sonic visualizer, I got somewhere at a frequency I didn't record. It was around 3,800 if I remember correctly, a Morse code. So I translate the Morse code, but it is I don't understand it. It's not English. It's probably, how long am I talking? 70 minutes? Shit, that's a long time. So look how complicated it is. I hope you're still there. So this Morph code, exactly. This code, it's not English, and it's also not something I know, or it's like decrypted. It's a cryptical message, and I don't really. I tried to decrypt it. It didn't work out yet, but I will be able to do it one day because, hey, if I can't find out the magical mathematical codes to get these things, I can decrypt a stupid code. But it's not about the code. It's about that the code is there in a recording. The code is there, and it's not stable. It's not a code that repeats. It's just a code. And some of God, I keep forgetting the beep 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 things. Some of them are a bit bigger. Some of them are smaller. Some of them have more space between the things. So it's not made by a computer. It's not made by God, because God is perfect. That's one thing I start to believe. God, or whoever you think God is, He's perfect. He doesn't make mistakes. So this mathematical created sound file with a frequency that monks use or want to hear or hearing creates an audio file where you can see in an upper frequency somewhere really thin a Morse code with a language that's not understandable because it's probably encrypted. How does that sound to you, right? So, I'm going to give you pictures. Just take a look at it yourself and take a good look. What the percentage of this would happen. I'm going to feed your imagination what this could be, because not everybody's mathematical. I'm not mathematical neither. I just see combinations for some reason. So, let me feed your imagination what this could be. This could be the military. The military could have a couple of frequencies and they broadcast on it. They found a way to broadcast on the thing, and this morph code is a language, just like a computer language gets understood by a computer, that this morph code language is something we understand. So it could be a way how the government controls us. Just, if you thought that was crazy, the next theory. It could be a communication system with something that we don't know. I mean, it makes sense. If I would be in another dimension, and I would know stuff like gravity, and the whole thing, science, I would know that gravity is always there. No matter where you go, you have gravity. It's just sound. And light. Light is a frequency. Sound is a frequency. It's a vibration. And we can see ultraviolet. We can't see, but it is there. We can see red, blue, that's the spectrum we can see. And there you have ultraviolet and infrared. We know that because you get ground from it, and you can see it with material, with technological material. So we know it's there. But if we didn't have technology, we would never find it out. So this frequency called light or sound, there are parts of that we use that's visible for us. So this sound is the same story. We hear sound, but the blind people can see sound. So sound is something bigger than just what we hear. And whoever knows this can create what I found on Google. There are people that can put Morse code into audio files. I didn't know that, but I found it out when I researched about this. So It is possible, and people know that you can communicate a code. But the special thing about this code is not recorded. This code is in the air, on the frequencies are discovered with this thing. The code is live. It's playing right now. It's playing right now. The next theory, because I saw that the morph code wasn't straight. It wasn't one morph code. It was just like handwriting. One of them was bigger, one of them smaller, all kept in line, but it was different. So it could be a conversation. It could be a radio that I'm just listening to a conversation. It could be, it could be anything. I have no idea what it is. And maybe if I use this specific frequency, I can make morph code myself and send it there and make a conversation. I don't know. Anything could happen. Anything is possible. If I would find out these frequencies, the mathematical codes I found out, the loops and the looping loops, the monks are trying to get their whole life they hear a sound and they make a bell, and the bell sounds like the frequencies I discovered with my code. It's a whole kind of thing. And to my feelings, just like how I was writing my book, and I just couldn't write, there were feelings too, and that's how I got on this discovery. The same feelings tell me that I need to make this video for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe my first imagination tells me somebody's gonna fucking pull me out of my bed and say, "What have you done? Our secret is whatever." You know how it goes on TV. No, I don't. But I used to watch TV. So I know how the things can go. So when I disappear, you know what the fuck is going on. Okay? Thank you for listening, and I will, if I think it's safe and in the public's best interest, keep on researching on this theme, and I will try to develop a team. And if I get some results where I can really say, okay, this is telepathic, this is something really big going on, I'll contact some government, local people, or some universities with the findings, and I will see what I can do. And then I will maybe release a book or just a piece of paper where you can just do it what I did, create the frequencies for beneficial things for yourself. So I have no idea where it ends, but I hope everything will be right. You see how nervous I am? I haven't slept. This is not me. Normally I'm calm and I dance, I write a book, chill, but I'm fucked up. So please, calm down. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. You can decode the message yourself. I will put the Morse code on the screen. Decode it. There is an encryption. I'm not an encryption specialist. Encrypt it. Tell me what's standing there. Give me the codes, how I can transfer it in the alphabet. And I will, whoa, what I saw in that thing was a whole fucking book. It was huge. All the lines had these codes. This is just one. If you seem to figure that Morse code out, hit me up with my YouTube account in an email and tell me how I can convert the letters that come out of that alphabet into the alphabet I understand, the English one. That would be really appreciated. It would help me, because then I would know what this person, thing, government, whatever is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Then I can continue researching. So thank you for listening. This was it for today. I will keep you updated whenever I